In previous units, we learned that algebraic expression is simply a math phrase made up of numbers and variables. In this unit, we're going to learn how to use substitutions to evaluate these expressions and solve for the final answers. And to evaluate the expression, we just need to substitute A with B when we know or when we're told A equals to B. So to evaluate an expression variable replacement, that's a mouthful, we first have to substitute. I cannot talk today. Substitute the variables with their given value. And then each time you substitute a variable with a number, there you go, I said the word, you put the parentheses around the number as bodyguards to protect it. And then you follow the order of operations. Okay, it's really that simple. It's not that hard at all. You've done it a million times before. So let's look at some examples here. We're asked to evaluate each expression using the variable replacements. A equals to 2, B equals 4, C is 7. So we've simply put A is 2, we put parentheses. B squared, be careful, we put B here, then we square the whole thing, plus C is 7. So now we do PEMDAS, exponents first. 4 times 4 is 16 here, and then we bring down the others. Now 2 times 16 is 32. We plus 7. Our final answer is 39. Second one, x equals -2. Everything remains the same. You simply plug it in. Oops, sorry. And then you start doing orders of operation. Obviously, this one has the highest priority. -2 squared, if you use your calculator, is 4. Then bring everything else down. Now there are 2 multiplication here. 3 times 4 is 12. Be very careful here. I've got a double negative here, right? There's -4 times -2. So that double negative makes a positive. Therefore, I have 20 here. So you can give it a try at the bottom. I'm going to stop the video for a while. You should pause it as well, and I will give you the answers. Okay, I'm showing you the answer here. I want to point out the challenge is probably here with B being -4. Notice when I plugged in the B, there is always a parenthesis protecting it. But in the second B here, it's B squared. So I got to do that first because exponents is one of the highest orders. That gives me positive 16. And then I'm just simply bringing the negative sign down. Okay? In the example number 4 is the same thing here. Notice that that became positive -49. And then I'm bringing the negative sign down. You cannot do the double negative equals positive here because you have to take care of this exponents first. Now I'm going to do number 5 together with you. In this one, I leave the negative sign out, and y is positive 2 squared minus 3 times -4 times 2, right? And then over here, this is a 4, then you bring the negative sign down. And over here, you have 3 times -4 gives me -12. Bring the 2 down, and if you want to do double negative here, it becomes a positive 12 times 2. And the final answer should be 20. Number 6. y squared first. Y is negative 12 squared minus 3 times x is negative 5 over 6 times y. So now again, over here, negative sign comes down. This becomes 144 positive minus. Over here, I have double negative here. I can do this double negative. It may be the easiest. So that becomes positive. And then I can cancel these two. This becomes 1. I divide both by 2. Make it 3 over 1 if you wish. So now I have 5 over 2 times negative 12. I copy everything down. A negative times a positive gives me negative. And then I cancel this. This becomes 30. So my final answer is negative 174. Okay, that's how you do this. Let's look at the next page. I'll make this a little bit bigger. And let's look at number 7. It's a lot of information, but don't be intimidated by it. Plug it in, use your parentheses. Plug in the b, use your parentheses. Again, do it all over again. Then let's just look at the numerator first. 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16, right? And then I'm going to just write it down here. Then 9 plus 16 becomes 25. At the bottom, 3 minus 4 is negative 1. I carried it over. What appears to be a messy problem is so simple, isn't it? Negative 25 is the final answer. See if you can do number 8 by yourself. Pause the video. I'll write down the answer and give the rest of it a try. They are all exactly the same. I'll move the screen up a little bit. Quick look at number 12. There is an absolute value there. That's okay. Just do it one at a time. So again, negative sign out, a squared. A is negative 3. Minus 2, b times c. b is negative 5, c is 2. Minus absolute value of c, which is 2. So this becomes 9, but the negative sign has to come down. This gives me positive 10 times 2. Now, absolute value of 2 is still 2. So this becomes minus 9 plus, that's not 12, sorry about that. That should be 20 minus 2. So your final answer is 11 minus 2 should give you 9, which match up our answer key here. Okay, not hard, but you do need to be careful. Remember to use the parentheses. And I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.